Ghislaine Maxwell is keeping fit in prison with marathon, yoga, and Pilates. Ghislaine Maxwell is keeping fit while in jail in Florida. The former socialite was seen jogging in a recently released photo, which sources close to the situation have explained as her partaking in the prison's half marathon. It comes nearly 1 year after Maxwell complained about the inhumane conditions of the federal prison. How Ghislaine Maxwell keeps busy in prison. Maxwell was captured on the track wearing gray sweats at the federal prison, where she is serving a 20-year sentence for sex trafficking. According to reports, the race at the Federal Correctional Institution of Tallahassee, which is surrounded by barbed wire, involved 19 inmates running 52 laps around the prison track to complete 13.1 miles. While there is no information on Maxwell's finishing time or if she landed in the top positions, her attorney, Arthur Aidala, mentioned that the prison organized the event because one of the warden's jobs is to make it livable. Besides running, he stated that Maxwell is also practicing yoga and Pilates in jail as she prepares for her appeal on March 12th. Pictures of Ghislaine Maxwell jogging in prison can be seen here. The defense attorney also noted, "She looked great, she really did," adding that his clients who are in jail for a long time usually gained a lot of weight because the major nutrients behind bars is carbohydrates. Despite her exercise routine, life in prison for Maxwell is far from comfortable at the low-security correctional facility. On that, Aidala shared, "Even as a visitor, going to prison is terrifying. It's very different than going to Rikers Island or Brooklyn House of Detention. It's isolated. There's barbed wire everywhere you can see. It's very quiet, and you know you're not leaving," the legal expert stated regarding the prison. Amid the situation, Maxwell, who gained infamy after being convicted in 2021 of recruiting and grooming young women for sexual assault by Jeffrey Epstein, is seeking to be released from prison. To that end, she met Aidala for 6 hours to discuss her appeal. Per reports, the 62-year-old came to the meeting carrying a stack of paperwork that was over 2.5 feet high. Seeing Maxwell with the papers led Aidala to conclude, she knows her case inside and out. She knows all the transcripts, the motions. She's laser-focused on the appeal. Aside from preparing for her appeal in March, which she will miss, Maxwell has also been assisting less fortunate women in prison. According to Aidala, the British citizen, who is fluent in at least 4 languages, has taken on the role of an interpreter for a lot of women in the prison, as they only speak Spanish. As the lawyer claimed to Page 6, the Balliol College alum helps the other inmates understand and read their court documents. Maxwell previously lamented about the living condition during her trial. In March 2023, Maxwell opened up about her experience behind bars during her trial, describing it as inhumane. The convicted sex offender informed her lawyer that she was under a lot of stress during her trial in Brooklyn while staying at a detention center there. The situation supposedly affected her mental health and decisions during the trial, resulting in her and Aidala outlining some of her complaints. They stated she was kept in a cell under harsh conditions, experienced sleep deprivation during the trial, and allegedly had difficulty accessing her legal counsel properly. Court documents claimed that Maxwell was reportedly severely underfed during her time in Brooklyn, allegedly suffering from malnutrition. She also had to endure living with vermin in her cell, in addition to the overall poor conditions of the facility. The papers further explained how the conditions impacted Maxwell during the weeks of her trial in Brooklyn. Her lawyer revealed, by the time of trial, she was so disoriented and diminished that she was unable meaningfully to assist in her own defense, much less to testify. The daughter of British media proprietor Robert Maxwell initially complained about her time in FCI in January 2023, claiming she was so mistreated during her period of incarceration that it violated so many of her constitutional rights to defend herself.
Make sure to subscribe and leave a like comment to help us out.